guys, I just want to do a short get ready with me. I don't know how I'm gonna do this because I don't have a mirror, but I am obviously getting ready for work right now and only have a little bit of time to get ready. So I'm just going to start with my foundation. I'm going to use the NARS foundation. For some reason this has been looking a little too like greenish lately. I'm not sure if it's because of the weather or whatever, but it just looks a little weird at the end of the day. Like when I first put it on, it looks a little weird. Throughout the day it looks fine because it oxidizes, but then throughout the day, I don't know if it's because it's like the end of it. You know what I'm saying? Like when you use a foundation and you get towards the bottom, you're like getting all like the remnants of stuff, so it just kind of like don't blend well per se. I don't know, guys. So I'm going to use Natural Radiant Long Wear Foundation and then also the All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation. I'm gonna mix those two and just see how I like it. All right, so kind of just want to talk about like, you know, being appreciative of your health. As of recently, I was at the hospital for health reasons. I was having stomach pains, like really bad, like literally to the point where like I was having, it felt like contractions, you know. And I was really scared. And it started. What day did it start? It started on Sunday night. I'm literally doing my makeup just by looking into the camera. Like, I don't know how this is gonna turn out. But anyway, but it started Sunday night into, you know, Monday, where it got worse and worse. And I think that's my mistake. I don't bring it down to my neck. Maybe I bring it down to my neck. But yeah, so I was at work and I was just in so much pain. Like, guys, like I was in so much pain and I was like, something's wrong, and it may be my appendix. And like the thing about me is I never like to be dramatic about anything because hospital bills are expensive. I don't care who you are. Like going to the doctor, going to the hospital is so expensive. And like, you know, it just makes me appreciative that I do have insurance, because I remember in college I did not have insurance at all, and like when shit would go wrong, like I would literally have to go to this like clinic or whatever and hope that they can figure out what the fuck is wrong with me. And they base it off of like your income or like if you're in school or whatever. And so I was in school, so that helped out, but I did not have like any freaking insurance, like at all. And it's scary because you just hope and pray to God that like you don't get anything serious to go see like a specialist or anything, because you can't afford it. You can't afford it, you know. And you know, your health, it's really important, like especially when shit start going wrong. Like it's scary when things are going wrong. So I'll just start with like, so Tuesday night, like I went to the hospital. Tuesday morning I went to the hospital. Obviously I didn't go to work. I used the wrong brush for my foundation. Whatever. I went to work or whatever, and I didn't go to work. I went to the hospital, and I literally sat there for hours, guys, just for them to tell me they don't know what's wrong with me. I paid all that money. I got a CT scan and everything just for them to tell me they don't know what's wrong. You know, I started crying because I said I'm in so much pain, and the pain medication you guys are giving me isn't working, you know. I'm using the LA Girl Pro Concealer in Fawn underneath my eyes. And they were like, well, if you don't need surgery, like, we can't help you. And it was just like, they could at least recommended. They could have got me an ultrasound. They could have done way more than what they were doing, you know. And so I had to go to my doctor, which thankfully, at first they said she wasn't available. And then I just told them, like, I was in the hospital. Like, I really need to see this doctor. And finally they made like an appointment for me the next day. So Wednesday I went into another hospital where my doctor was, my family practitioner doctor. They had another person look at my CT scan. They found out that I have an umbilical cord hernia, and that was just from having a baby and my stomach stretching out. But I think I mentioned my hernia before when I was eating, that my tummy hurts when, you know, when I eat too much. And this hernia like protrudes out. Also, they said that I had some other things like that you usually would see in someone that is over like their age of like 60. Diverticulitis or something like that. Like they said that they saw diverticulitis pockets in my gallbladder or liver, but or in my intestines or something like that, but no diverticulitis like was found, but they saw pockets of it where it begins. And the fact that I'm 26 years old and I have that, it's just kind of like, okay. And then so I'm like, okay, cool. And then they're like, okay, well, good news is that it's not your appendix, you know, what I thought it was at first. And they said that it seems like my pelvis is filled with blood and I've been bleeding because of a cyst, a hemorrhaging cyst. I can never say that word right. It just doesn't come out of my mouth correctly. But it was a bleeding cyst, and it was bleeding into my pelvis area, and it was causing pain because it ruptured on my ovaries. And I've been aware of this cyst because when I was pregnant, they were trying to remove it during my C-section, and for some reason, like, they couldn't find it during my C-section. So, okay. So it finally like somehow burst. So they put me on birth control. And they gave me pain medication. And so I just have to be on medication for a while. And it's just like, is it really that? You know, like, it's just disappointing because I need to go see I need to see a gynecologist to make sure that they are diagnosing me with the right thing, you know, because I'm losing a lot of blood. I went from 7.8, I'm severely anemic. I went from 7.8 to now I am 7.2, and they said that if I was any lower, I would have to get a blood transfusion. And if you're under 7, you have to get a blood transfusion. I was 7.2, and my blood keeps going down. See, I got my blood taken earlier this year in February because I was also having abdominal pains. In February, I started having pain after I went out to the movies, and I'm just using my Sasha Buttercup powder. I went to the movies with my sister, and then like the day after, like I just felt horrible. Like I was up all night, I was crying. I finally went to the hospital because I couldn't even drink water. It was to the point where I couldn't even drink water, and they were like, yeah, something's wrong, like, and they didn't know, so they had to send me to a specialist with, oh my god, like, a specialist cost, like, literally just for me to see the specialist, the gastrologist, was $300 just for me to see the gastrologist. Like, I can't even imagine for someone who has this type of pain and they don't have the money to pay for it, because I damn sure almost didn't have the money to pay for it. And because, you know, I got a kid, y'all. I paid, like, you know, and like, ugh, like, this was, like, during the time, like, my house fire happened, so I was not trying to, like, do all of that, you know. And then, so I had to pay to do that. I had to pay to get an ultrasound, pay a certain amount of money to even get an ultrasound. Nothing was wrong with my ultrasounds. I just paid all that money just for them to look in there. They said everything was fine, you know. Then they said, okay, we're gonna have to do like a medical procedure, like where they put the camera down my, you know, down to see what was going on. And so they found out that there was a lot of redness. they found out that I had esophagitis, gastritis, and that I had a bleeding ulcer, just one bleeding ulcer in my esophagus, or however you say it. And they were like, well, that's the cause of the blood loss. Like, that's why you were losing blood, because you had a bleeding ulcer. So once they had me on medication, I started feeling better. And that was all in April or whatever. That was like April, June. And I got all that done. And I've been fine. And then all of this happened. And my blood has still been going down low. So now it's kind of like, they said if my blood did not increase, like my hemoglobin didn't go up, they were going to have to go back in deeper into my lower intestines and see what's going on there, where I'm having a lot of pain as well. So something is going on in the inside of my body, and I have to make sure that it is a cyst that ruptured and not something that could be more serious, you know. I'm using my Morphe blush palette. I'm gonna use the brown color to this light brown, this brown color here called Risky, and I'm gonna use it to like warm up my face. I have the bronzing palette, but it's like way too orange right now. Maybe like during the summer, but right now it's like way too orange. But yeah, so it's just frustrating because it's just more money that has to be spent. But you know, I have to think of my health first, if anything. Like, I really do have to. I have like a kid to live for, and it's just really like scary. It's stressful. I'm like stressed. Like, first of all, for me to be 26 years old and have the ulcers that I have, the doctors were really surprised. They were like, there's no way. I totally skipped a step. Hold on. So I use another LA Pro Girl, and I use it in Chestnut to contour my face, you know, bring some warmness back and contour my nose. So since I already warmed up my face a little bit already, I guess I'll just use it on my nose. So guys, like, you know, it kind of makes me kind of want to go back vegan again, but I was having these problems even when I was vegan, and like, you know, a lot of the stuff can't even be trusted, like the vegetables and stuff like that, like they're contaminated as well, and the fruits and shit, like those get contaminated as well too. So it's like, you just lose for lose at this point. And it just feels like, I feel like a little defeated, because it's just like, I'm just ready for this to be over with. I'm ready to, like, I know I'm not getting that older where I, like, all of a sudden all these health problems are coming in. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. But it is frustrating. It's frustrating not knowing what's going on with your body, or something is happening with your body and you don't really know like what it is, and it's just, it feels like a defeated feeling in a way. I'm gonna use the orange blush in here, and it's called Provocative, and again, it's by Morphe. I love blush, guys. Like, I don't know if you can tell, and I need to get a pink blush. If the lady at Morphe told me like, people don't wear pink blush, and I'm like, bitch, I do. But yeah, I put a little bit up here too to kind of, you know what, I kind of want to like, I know it's all like warm, but I'm gonna use my contour palette by Morphe as well, and just kind of put that like in the middle right here. Yeah, just a little bit right there. I just want to contour a little bit. But you know what, like, if you're healthy, if you're a healthy human being, like, just be like very appreciative of your health, because there's people out here literally like fighting for their life, And I'm very appreciative of what my health, like I can still walk, my brain is still functioning, you know, my mind is still working, but it's just like discouraging. This is my coffee. It's just discouraging going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth to the doctors and for another like health thing to be going on. And I'm tired all the time and I feel sick all the time, and no, I'm not pregnant. You know how many pregnancy tests these people are gonna give me. Okay, I'm not pregnant. I'm gonna line my lip with cork from MAC. The light is like, but I just want to just work out and lose this weight. I've been gaining a lot of weight as well. Over the past couple of months, I've gained a significant amount of weight. But it doesn't look like it on the outside, so I don't know where this weight is going. Probably to my butt, hopefully. I mean, I just don't have like a kid body anymore. Like I don't have like a, you know, teenage body. Like I have a grown woman body now. This is this lip color is from Jeffree Star and it's called Problematic, and I just love it. I just love it. And it matches my outfit today. It matches my shirt. It's all like gloomy and gray outside, guys. Like it's not cute at all. So for my, I am just forgetting everything. Hold on again. So I'm not gonna have time to do my hair, so this is just how it's gonna be for work. Okay, so I'm gonna use my favorite. It is my Jaclyn Hill palette. Love it. Love it, love it. I got this for my birthday. Since I'm wearing blue, I'm going to probably grab, I don't know, should I grab this blue or this blue? You know what, since I'm wearing this pink color, I think I'll go with the dark blue. I know a lot of you guys are probably like, go with the light blue, go with the light blue, but I just feel like it's gonna be too much blue going on. So, well, like the same color. So I'm gonna get this. I love using colors like this. I'm gonna go in there. See how this works out. Anyway, so then I'm probably going to use a like pinkish color. No, let's use something subtle. Let's use this one right here. I think that's called Jazz. Maybe that might be too dark. I may use Buns. Let's see. See how buns look on the top of my eyelid. Y'all, I'm so freestyling this. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Just be grateful for your health. Like, you know, take appreciation, because there's some people who can't even get out of bed. There's some people who don't have the energy to work out, and not because they're just like lazy, but literally, like, physically they can't because of health reasons. Like, I want to work out so bad, but, you know, because I'm healing, I can't. And then also because of my iron being so low, because my iron is so low, I literally run out of breath. Like, I'm not gonna recover as fast. Like, and then I'm just gonna grab a darker color right over here on this side, and then just go in my crease. And this is me just being sloppy with it. This is just me just kind of just grabbing the color and just going. We look cute today for work. Maybe I'll take a picture or two. And then I'm just gonna use my e.l.f. liquid eyeliner. Take a sip of this coffee. Lashes are looking crazy, so one way to hide that, eyeliner. I'm baking, guys. I'm baking. Don't worry about this. I'm gonna wipe this off. I'm not gonna leave it yellow. I'm gonna get some Rimmel or Rimmel London, whatever, and just go in. I said, but anyway, that's it about my health. But I said by the time, like, either next year, you know, which is coming up, 2019, I was gonna get a new camera so I can start vlogging, take you guys to work with me at times, like, see how it's like a day in the life of a journalist or mom or whatever. I don't think my life is that interesting, but it can be. Like, you know, like, some of you guys are probably interested in seeing, like, how I get ready in the morning, or, you know, what do I do on my off days, and, you know, I'm trying to do it on camera. Let me look at this in real life, though. Girl's looking like a Barbie. Oh, I wish I could see this makeup up close. It's so cute. Girl. So I'm gonna use my blur spray. Now, hold on now, because my coffee, don't want that in my coffee. Okay. There it goes. All right, guys. So I know my hair looks a little, you know what, but all you gotta do is shake it. All you gotta do is shake it. And this is the final look, I think. I feel like I may be forgetting something. Actually, hold on. I was forgetting my earrings. But yeah, this is my outfit. I just got this shirt, colorful shirt on. And there's some pieces that definitely need to be curled. But I am just not doing that today. Okay, guys, thank you guys for watching this Get Ready With Me. I'm obviously getting ready for work. I gotta go soon, so thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe for more, and also remember to follow me on Instagram at Brittany Nashay. That's where I am most active on my Instagram stories. I haven't posted in a while, but hopefully I can post something soon, and maybe even today, because I'm feeling my makeup. I don't know. Anyway, all right, thanks guys for watching. Okay, bye.